Hi friends, in this video I am going to bring a very important topic of the materials management module itself and I'm going to reveal a lot many secrets of the main heart of this material management module topic. So please like, share and subscribe. So let us begin. So what is actually the moment type? So what is actually the moment type? This is the one on which I'm going to discuss now, because most of you are confused about this one. I'm not only going to tell only for what is the movement type and complete mechanism of this movement type I'm going to explain now. So what is the movement type? SAP has given a very important role for SAP MM module and even related other core modules also, like PP, QM and other SD modules also. But this movement types majorly owns by MM module. So we must know a full in-depth knowledge about this movement types. So the movement type is a 3-digit number which is used in managing of materials in posting. So whenever you are posting or you are managing the materials movement, so that time this movement type is required. This 3-digit number is required. Without this one, without this 3-digit number, you cannot able to post any of the transactions in the MM module. So let us go to the screen. We will jump into that. First, we go to the, we will see where these movement types are used. So I'm already open here. I've gone to the MM module. It is under the logistics. I'm going to the inventory. Almost all of the transactions in this goods in the inventory. And not only in this, you can also find some of the transactions, most of the, all of the transactions in this reservation, as well as for other physical inventory also, in this also. And not only these, many more in the outbound delivery and inbound delivery. Those transactions also necessary with this 3-digit movement type. So without this one, it is not possible. So first we will, to understand that one, we will go in one transaction. You can see here we are using, there's a, when we open this transaction in this document screen, I go document screen, we are finding here 3-digit number 501 for the combination of these two input values. This is the event, transaction event value, and this is about the reference document. So this A01 goods receipt transaction event, there's a several document references also given, but at presently it is at the stage of others, that is R10. When this is R10, this movement system is proposing. If we are going to change it to the purchase order, that is R01 is going to propose the 101. If you wanted to use like orders also 101, but there is a counter assignment is going to change there. And particularly if you are going to take the reservation, you can see the different movement type. So like this, with the combination of these two fields, there's a movement type is going to change. The changing of this number is not the mechanism with the movement type itself. It is by the transaction default values being given for the combination of these two fields. But this will play a role, main functions doing the posting. So what are those functions? We'll go and see what are those functions this movement type can do. That one, let me explain you the functions of this movement type. One, it will determine the account for each moment, material moment. Second, it updates the quantity and value to the material master. Third, provides the control function to field selection option. So what is a control? Actually, control means what are the fields, and there is a lot many things are there inside. Even you can also able to create a new field in any of the transaction without ABAP help. That is also possible from this. So we'll see that later. Now we go to the see another one, fourth point. Provide options to generate PO in background. So this movement type also capable to generate a PO in background when you are receiving the materials without PO also it can do. So fifth point, if you see, extend material master record to the new storage location. That means any material we create it for different other plants and all this, we will go to the MM01 and we will extend the materials for the plant and other company code and all those. But in case of new storage location, if we wanted to extend, then there is an option for us. The moment type itself can extend for storage locations. The material is created, and this for this material, the first time the material is not extended, the system automatically extend. It will create for a new storage location in the material master record. So sixth point, propose a new batch number. It will propose a new batch number. So in any time, if the material is batch managed and you are taking material from the inventory management transactions, system can propose you batch numbers, creation of batch number automatically it will propose to you. If you are not even given or you are not chosen also, system can propose you, and if you wanted to save it, you can go ahead with that. And next, the seventh one, as I told you, this also having many more functions for other modules, QM and WM, PP, these are all modules. So there's a lot many functions. WM also uses these movement types for linking WM movement types to MM movement types. Now we are going to discuss the first point in this now, the account determination for each material movement. That means any material movement we are doing it, what are the accounts is going to hit it, and how this mechanism is happening, and how this movement type is uh, doing a mechanism for getting those accounts and posting it. So that we are going to see now. So this is our account determination for material movement. So let us consider 2-3 examples, and we will see that in that how it is determining it. But before that one, we will see what are our objects when we are testing it, what we are going to test now. We wanted to know the mechanics of determining account based on our inputs in the transaction. Suppose we wanted to work with the MyGo with some PO material and all this. If we are giving some inputs, how this system automatically bringing in accounts to post it, that we are going to see. That is our aim to see. The second, our aim is, are there any foreground processes to witness the above mechanics? Means, is it coding background only it is done, or to witness that one, is there any mechanism, is there any process, is there any transactions we can able to see and all those? Yes, obviously there are some is there. I'm going to show you so that you can able to understand as well, and you can able to reach to that one by doing simple transaction process. So now let's go to the SAP. So here I'm going to consider 3 examples. By these 3 examples, I'm going to explain complete mechanism, how it is happening. I can able to present you the witness. Yes, this is happening like this only, but with this. So I'm taking for first example is like material with 4, 5, 4 zeros, 4, 2. This is the material already created. Inside that price control is kept yes. That means this S, you know it very well because you have reached to this level, means to see this video, you know what is standard price and what is moving average price. So S is assigned for the price control of standard price. Now I'm considering a vendor is a domestic vendor. There's no special in setups and all these required for this one. So I've just taken the vendor in that purchase organization. And I've not yet created the purchase order. I'm going to create and show you purchase order. And we are going to examine the results in the MyGo, what accounts it is bringing it. Similarly, see other cases, the material which I have taken another one as V. So some differences we can able to find in this one by accounts, what it is hitting. I'm going to explain you. And that also we are going to see results in that one in the MyGo. And the third one, we are going to use with a different material movement. What other one is going, what are the effects is going to with other accounts, how it is finding this one. So that we are going to do it. Now let us start. Let us start the creating a purchase order for this one. So let me go to another screen. I'm going to here. ME21N. So first let me show you MM02. I'll go to this material. I will open that one. I will show you account what I have taken it here. So this is the ABC1 company code. You have to know what company code I have taken. And this is a raw material ABCD is the company code. So is the company. In this company, I'm taking it as this is a raw material type. So what type is this? Actually, the type of the material is ZROH. I've taken it. So now I'm going to show you the valuation class is 3000 and it is in the price control is yes, and the price standard price I've taken is 100. So I wanted to record you here material 1. Here what I wanted to take is material type is ZROH is material type, and valuation class for this one is 3000. So let me take here like this. Material type is ZROH and valuation class is 3000. So we have seen it. Similarly, for other material is also same material type. I will show you this 3 also as well. So I will go there. I'm going to put it inside this the create MM01. I'm going to put this here and enter this one. You can see it is opening. That means we have taken this ZROH material, right? So similarly, this 3 also is ZROH material. Both are ZROH related. So let me note down here material type again for this one also. ZROH, and valuation class we will open and see. For that we will go to the display is enough for us, and we will go to the display. We open only this account, and you can see this one, the plant in which plant we have extended is for the ABC1 plant. So ABC1 plant, for this one we have taken V and the standard price is not necessary. When standard price 0 we have taken, is moving average, some price already be material we have been posted here. So I will let me record this one here. Valuation class is also 3000. So, and the vendor is same thing, I'm going to take it, and PO I'm going to record now while doing it. And what other topics is required from this? Yes, plant, which company code we have extended, which plant we have extended. We'll see that one. The plant we have extended is ABC1 company code, and same thing in this also. So this we can able to interpret later from what is the plant and what is the other thing it is going to come. So here this plant I have taken is, so plant is assigned to a company code of ABC1 company code again, and this is also ABC1, same thing under same company code. Now similarly for the other one, same, because same material is there, so I need not write down here. So we can do only moment type is going to change in that place. Okay, so now I hope you understood the inputs while creating the PO. All the inputs are given and no doubts in that one. You're not seen any doubts here. So for that purpose, I have shown this material, and now we will go to the transaction. We'll go to transaction. We will create the PO now. Let's go to the MM21N for creating the purchase order. I'm going to take the vendor is this and the material is this. Let me take a 10 quantity, and if this is going to ask some price, since it's a the material is having the standard price and with the price of 100 euros. So if I will take the same 100 euros, it is not going to affect any other accounts, because as per the standard price, we are taking the exact price. So there is no this thing. I wanted to hit some other accounts as well. So for that purpose, I wanted to take it some extra value or less value I wanted to apply. So this time I wanted to apply less. Previously I have made it extra. This time I wanted to less than the standard price. I'm going to get it. So let's see what is going to happen. So I've taken 50 euros only, and 10 pieces I made it. And let's check the document. Is there any errors showing? There's no issue. And so it is posted. This is the PO for that one. Let me note down. This is the PO for first case. Similarly, for second case also, we will do it now only, and later we can test it in the MyGo, so that we need not come back again. So let me use for the second case as well here. Vendor is same thing. Material I'm taking another material, and quantity I'm taking is 10, and here value it is asking, because it's a is a moving average price. If I have given 50 or whatever, doesn't matter for this one, is going to update accordingly. Let me take it 50 only, same price as with that. So I'm going to save that one, is saved. So now is going to be true. So now we have the data in our hand for doing material movement posting, goods movement posting. So let us go to our MyGo again. I'm going to use goods receipt with respect to the purchase order, because we have purchase orders. So what is the purchase order now? I will take this purchase order 5.1 now. I'm going to use it here. So enter. Now the MIGO is opened, purchase order details. You can see here the moment type is came, and other details, everything it is fetched to us. Now if we have any issue, it shows that one there is no problem, no issue with this, and we are not flagged, right? So I'm going to flag it and check again, and showing, oh, storage location I have to enter. So you see goods receipt in purchase order we are not given. That's the reason it's asking for to enter storage location here. So now it is turned to the green. So there's no issues. We can post the MIGO document. So some mechanism already happened background. That is the reason this transaction, it is already posted. It is posted means it is posted material quantities and as well as the material values. Material values are posted means where it is posted, it has posted to some GL account. So that there is a already background, there is a finance document is linked background. So we cannot able to see because this is our one. So we can only material document we can able to see in print. So background we have to go and check the FI documents. To check that background FI document, actually the concept is related to the FI peoples, but we have to understand because what is happening, and it's in integration concept between the MM and FI. That is the reason actually it for MM module people, they will feel a confusion in this one. Today I'm going to avoid all those confusions in that. So now let us go to see that FI document. To see that one, we have to go put display in this transaction itself, because you have done first time. So first time means as soon as you have done MIGO and you are displaying it, that present material document by default it automatically comes here. But if it is not coming, you can choose whichever document it is there. Whatever you created, it will be in the first position. The previous one is second, third, like that accordingly. So you can go and check accordingly. Now I'm entering on my keyboard. So it is fetched whatever we have given the PO. So you can open, this is our PO. 551 is the last 3 digit our PO number. Let me open and show you. This is our PO number. Now to see that FI document, you can go to this document info. Here you have a tab for the FI documents. Okay. So you click on this one. Here there is a other documents as well. You can see it, but we don't want intend to see other one now. Those are all will be later. So presently this account determination we want to see. That's why we wanted to go into account document. So let me open this one, double click on that one, or click in the lenses below so that you will come to the screen. So you can see here, you can see here, these are the important keys. So these are the important keys actually bringing these accounts. First, I wanted to explain about this MIGO in this finance document, what is doing it. Because we are receiving the materials, that means it is an inward material. It is coming inside the factory from the vendor. So there's a reference document is there from the purchase order. So purchase order means definitely there will be a vendor. So it is coming from a vendor and coming material inside this one. That means inward transaction is not material going outside, see, coming inside. You have to understand whenever the material is coming in, so that material is adding to our material, our previous material already it is there in that material type. So adding means what you have to understand is debiting. What comes in, it is debit. What goes out of that account is credit. So you have to understand this principle. So material is coming into the inventory. So the inventory account, it should be debited. So this 3 lakhs here, say 300,000 account is going to be debited. So there is a PK number 89 is representing you that debit are coming in or going. So those differences, these numbers are showing it. So 89 representing is a debit, D for debit. These numbers actually, why they will differ, all these debit and credit, only two numbers on two sides only. One is going outside, one is coming inside. Why should we create? You may get it. That finance peoples, they will create in different places where it is going also, they can able to identify this. Again, this uh, posting key, they will call it as posting key. That's why PK. So this posting key 89 means definitely they will understand the material is coming from outside, from the vendor to inside the material, inventory material. So that's why in that situation only this 89 is going to hit here. Now similarly the 96, if you see the 96 is a credit account for GRIR. So especially this key always it will only credits to the GRIR account. So WRX, whenever WRX is, this key also will come. There is a link, they will do it. So this is not our aim to how they have configured and all. This is purely for FI work. They will do it. Our work is how we are getting in our transaction these things, these accounts, the 300,000 and this 191101 for this key, how it is been, this one where it is assigned and how it is fetching it. So that is our $1,000,000 question for us. So we have to know that one. That is our main objective. So I have shown you here, but it is happened in background. We cannot able to see. It's already fetched it here. We cannot able to see how it is fetched. That is the question everywhere they will be asking you in the interviews. So now we will find that one how it is happening. I have, okay, what I will do, I will keep open this. I will keep open this like this only. And we will go to my blog. Actually, I created one blog for you. I have already posted in this. So I will explain from my blog only. Anytime you have any doubts in this, you can please, you can subscribe my one for my work. All this I have made for you. So you can also share to your friends and all this so that my views will be increased. So here I have given diagrammatically. In this diagram, this simple one diagram, it will explain complete mechanism of this. So I wanted to go from beginning. Here you see this micro transaction event key I'm showing as A01 goods receipt and MIGO reference document with the R01 purchase order. So I explained in the MIGO, these are the options are there. I have taken less here. There are many more, but important one I have gathered here. So by these two, you can able to interpret for the others also. So I hope that you can able to easily understand uh, for everything. We cannot able to, the combinations, it will become hundreds of combinations it will become. So I cannot able to explain you all of them. But you have to interpret for one or two examples. So with that, you can able to understand with others also. So I've taken here the 101 movement type I've considered, and this is the material type I have used. So system, what it is doing, you can see there is a 4 robots like searching robots are there. Like that, I have just showing for easy understanding. There will be no robots inside the SAP. There should be some coding which is doing the function like a robo. So I've just explained like robots here. So you can see here, the first robo, what it is doing it is checking the special stock. Second robo is checking the quantity update, value update of the material. So the first one where it is actually how we are giving the value and how it is checking, that I will show you. First you understand the four checkpoints here. The first checkpoint is for the special point, special stock. Second checkpoint is it is going to see the quantity and value update. And third checkpoint is looking for the source reference. So from where it has come. what is the source of this one? Is it come from the vendor? Is it come from the our own plant? Is it come from the, for which place this order is come from? Where it is? What is the reference document we are going to? So this reference documents I have shown you in this place. So accordingly, those reference document is going to play a role in this. The fourth checkpoint is going to what it is happening, consuming, or what kind of things is happening. Is it for the material you're posting for a set? Is it for a sales order? Is it for a purchase order? Or the material is going to be a non-consumption? What is the meaning of non-consumption? That means material is not going to consume anywhere, it's going to store somewhere. So later it may be consumed or whatever it is going to happen. So for that, there is nothing is given. That means space. The blank is nothing but its indicator. So these values, I will take you to the micro transaction. Again, I will show you where are this one. We unknowingly means we don't know, but we are filling them. So those I am going to show you in the transaction. Let me open the micro here. We'll go back to the screen. So here you can see, if you go to the where tab, this 101 we are giving, either we are giving or this transaction with these two key combination, automatically it is fetching it. So after getting this 101, the remaining whatever I have shown you, that 4 checks is doing by this 101. So what are the checks? It is first, it is going to check this one, this special stock, whatever I was shown there. These are the things. Is this material is a consignment material? Is this is a order material? Is this a pipeline material? Or what type of material accordingly? So accordingly, the account is going to, that is one factor. I cannot say is only this is the one which is making. See, all the combination, the account is going to come. So first you have to understand this is one factor or one parameter is going to take it. The second parameter is material. So if you go to the material, in this material, this is a raw material. From this material, we will reach to the material type, and material type 2, we will reach to the, we will go to the material. This is a material type ZROH I have shown you. Now I will show you in another screen to know you exactly that is ZROH, what is the assignment is done for that one. So let me go to OMS2 is the transaction for the material type. I'll go to here, I'll find ZROH, open this one. So with valuation area, with that one, what we have given for our company code. Our company code is ABC. Our plant is ABCD. Here ABC1, because company code is not necessary here. With respect to the plant will be seen here. You can see here, this is material quantity update and value update. So that means you can see this robo is reaching to find this quantity update. How? By material to material type, from material type to the settings in the OMS to what we have given that one. So quantity update, value update. So in this way, I have I have taken into a values together in one record in a table form. So the first one, since this material is not a special stock, neither it is a pipeline nor any, it is not going to belong anything, is a standard material. If you go to the purchase order, you can back to the recording and you can check it that when we are creating a account assignment, we are not given item category is also not given. So that means is a standard PO we have created. So that is why here it is not a special stock. So I'm going to take it here as a blank because there is no value in this. And the next one, these two are coming from this material. This robo is searching from material to material type to this indicators. It is reached and it is filled these two indicators as XX. And third one, this third robo is looking for the reference document. Since we made MIGO with reference to the purchase order, you can see that second one, purchase order, is represented with B. indicator. So reference document indicator will be B. And if the fourth, this robo what is doing, you will see the consumption where you are going to consume. Actually, we are not consuming anywhere. We wanted that is stockable material. There's a valuation class is there, and we have not given any account assignment, or we are not taking for any cost center or any other consumption account. So that means the stock is going to be stocked there. This means it's a blank. There's no space. So therefore, in this consumption indicator is going to be blank here. Now, this is the mechanism SAP movement type is going to do up to here. So where this mechanism already SAP has kept it. So there's a table form the SAP has kept it, everything in the transaction OMJJ. I will open for you OMJJ. I will show you a table. At present I have given here, same thing you can also see in the OMJJ, this table. In that you are going to see many combinations there. You may be confusing, you may not be understanding this one. So which one you supposed to take it and all this, I will show you in that place also. Let me take you to another place. This function is completed. So let me go back from this one. We already know this one. So I'm going to OMJJ. Enter inside with a moment type. Give any starting one. I'm going to give starting one to the last because I have created some more moment types also. That creation and all those I will tell you later. So now I'm going to open this. You can see 101, 102, there are so many moment types, all of them is here only. I will explain you all the fields in different video with completely how they are functioning it. But presently our aim is we should not go out of from our aim. So I'm going to in account groups to explain that table. You can see here. So there's a first column is moment type. Second column is choosing the special stock. Third and fourth is value and quantity update columns. And fourth is reference documents. And fifth is where material is going to be consumed, the consumption indicator. By these combination means you can see each and everyone in this only there are several things are there. Don't think all of them movement types we only using it, but SAP has given for any combination in future you require it. So it is the function, it is everything is available for you, but you may not be require all of them. Here there's a many combination, even 1 to 1 to 1 to this one. If you are seeing this one by changing any of the combination, you may find it very big factorial. So you have to multiply these many, how many are there with this? And with this one time is yes, one time is no. That means one type tick and untick another. That means is there two numbers. These are also two numbers. That means let us imagine in this 5, 8, 10 are there. 10 into 2 into 2. And here also how many functions are there? There are totally 8 or something is there. Again multiplied with 8. And this in this also you can see 4 or 5 are there. 5 records are there. 4 records are there. So into 4. So if you multiply this one, it will become thousands actually combination. But the important one they have given here, that is the reason even, you know, I have given only for 101, these many combinations, the important combinations they have filled it. And for other materials, other moment types also will have like this only. So now we will come to our point. This is about what I have explained about the table. So by this combination, evaluation string is going to attach for that one. This string contains the accounting keys. In the MyGo, whatever we have seen the account, this thing, we have seen some BSX, WRX and some other keys we have seen there. So those are all it is going to have it. Presently, we have come across our 101 moment. And our material is it's not a non-stock material, the special stock. So that means in this blank one only we have to look for that. And we have to look value and quantity updates also in this is about the ticked one. So here there are so many are there ticked one and which is blanked one. So we reached up to here with many of these. Up to here there are so many are there. So in this, which one we have to identify? So again, we can go here. So these two bottom one is filtered out because it is having the F. And when we reach to here, again, if we go to the next column, you can see here there is a VV is there, which is consumption. We don't want that one also. It is also filtered out. Now in this place, you can also see there is a space is there, consumption stock is there. So this is account and this is also for account. So we are not going to post it for the account. Sorry, I'm saying account. It's not account, it's a asset. So this is for asset, this is for asset. So we are not doing it for asset. So if we go to this is our exact this thing. It's going to match for us. See here, it's a space. Let me take to my this thing here, table. You see space. Special indicator is space, tick, tick, B and space. So you will go to that place also, sorry. So you go to here, this is also space, these two are tick and B, and this is also space. In this only you have one record, which is W01. If you double click on this one, you are going to find these many accounts. So you may have the doubt that one, which account after again, we came here, but here we are seeing so many keys. So which keys it is going to take? I will tell you, this is actually backside, there is a program already by which if it is relevant for that one, it's going to hit that relevant one. I will tell you that is the reason one, to explain this, I have taken one material with moving average, one material with the standard price. So what is happening actually in this BSX, definitely it is going to hit because material supposed to post, it is coming inside. It's supposed to reach to the BSX only. That is definitely post it. So compulsory this account is going to hit. Number one point. Number two, because it's coming with the vendor. So material supposed to be cleared. So there must be a GRIR offset entry required. Offset account is required for clearing the vendor account. So in future, maybe next posting for Miro. So that's why this WRX is required. That means you have to understand simply, instead of these are all terminology, you have to understand that one. So when it is coming with the vendor, there must be a WRX. So without this one, you cannot able to pay to the vendor. So WRX must be there. That is simple funda. So BSX is material coming inside and it's a stockable material. Definitely it's going to hit. That is funda. But what cases the other things are going to come? You can see it is self-explanatory. So those are all relevant names also there. Whenever they are going to come, that time they are going to take. So for that example, I have taken one relevant posting. So when I have taken material is less price, there must be, it is going to hit for the PRD. Because we have not taken that standard price material, we have not taken what is the standard price, is there same price. So some price difference is there, either it's going to loss or it's going to profit. According to that, this account is going to hit. So the loss account and profit account, it is going to given for this key itself only. So that's why this account also is going to hit for us. So similarly, in one posting, there must be only two, but here third one also it has come. The same way, when there is a materials management exchange rate difference, if they have made it, if it is an import procurement, and the material what we have exchange rate first beginning how much we have made it PO, and later that exchange difference is there, and some difference, if you have found that one, in that situation you are going to post it difference with the what we have maintained. In that case, it is going to hit that one KDM. So when KDM is there, for KDM for different ways it will going to happen. So that's why KDM is going to have a account modifier. You can see account modifier is going to call in this table. This account modifier is given. So for one situation it will be given with this ERN, with a different situation other one. So but in our case, it is, there's no exchange rate, so that's why this is not going to affect anything. Is a dumb, actually it's a dummy for us. Not only that one, is other one also going to be dummy, because FRL and other things we have not used, any freight or any other one also we have not used. So these are all not hitted anything. So here presently only 3 accounts are hitted. So that you have to understand it. So this up to beginning, starting inputs to, I have taken you, I have explained you how it is going to reach to this place. Now let me go to let me go to my this thing. I will explain here. You can see from the inputs, from these inputs to bringing you to up to the valuation string, and inside the transactions, let us imagine this is a link 1. So this link 1, I have clearly explained how we have reached to this place. Now the link 1 to last accounts, for reaching to the last accounts is our link 2. So link 1 to link 2 we have to understand. So this I have explained in 2 steps. One step is link 1 from here to here I have shown you. Now I'm going to show you that link 2 from this place to the next, how exact account it is reached. Because if you go to the this MyGo and go to the finance document, open it. So you can see here, so these we have reached here, but we have not reached up to this. So our aim is to connect from this to get these accounts is linked to, we are going to discuss, and then when that is clear, so you can able to understand. So I hope you understood how we can reach to here. Exactly the same one record only you are going to get it. This particular one I wanted to show you in the table also, the alternative method from here to here. So I'm going to show for that one, because witness I have to give it. Our aim is, one is to how this mechanics is happening, and second is the witness also you want it. So you cannot believe it. So I wanted to take a witness. For that, I'm going into a table. I'm going to show you SE16N. Sorry, SE/N C16N. So I'm going to show you 156X, this table. So this table is the transaction event key modification table. In this, if we have given it, so we can able to reach here, that is moment type 1. You can able to see the moment type 1. So I will fill whatever we have having the inputs we have given in the micro transaction. So what we have given, our moment type is 101, that we have given there. Our system automatically defaulted, that is different, because the last posting is happened that one only, so that's why it will default. If you are done with a Y01 moment type, then it will default the other one, then you have to automatically go and change it. So that you cannot believe that one is system only doing everything. No, moment type you have to verify when you are posting it always. So here the value update is tick. I'm doing tick here, and quantity update is also tick. I'm doing that. A special stock space. So if I leave it like this, many it's not going to space. Others also it's going to bring it. So now I'm going to put it as a space only. Okay. And moment indicator, it is going to come from the, it is coming from the purchase order. So I kept it purchase order. If you open here, you can see goods movement for purchase orders. So we have a purchase order. That's why purchase order consumption. I just wanted to leave it like this, because how many records you're going to fetch it. Actually, this is blank only, but I don't want to fill it here to show what is going to happen. Later, I will come back and do that. So valuation string, I don't want. This is our results. These are the inputs, and what results we are going to get it. That we will see now. You can execute it. You're going to get it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 records. But in this 5 records, we have not consumption one. We are not kept that one. We are not filtered it. So if you are not filtered, you can see how many records are coming. So similarly, if you are not filtered with this space, then other records also is going to come. That's why I have shown one. So here also you can filter as a space. So now this is also space we have given, this is also space. In this record, how many records we are going to see? You're going to find out only one. So you have a witness now here. So when system is checking background with the coding is going to look this, special stock consumption, all these values when it is checked it, and what is the value string. So it is reached to the value string, and I have double clicked on this one value string in the OMJJ. I've shown how many accounts, I have explained everything. So that means those are the accounts it has found. That means keys, we have reached to the up to the keys. Now from the keys, I have given the witness to reach up to the keys. From these keys to how we have reached, we have to check this one. Then we have done all of them. So then let me, for that, let me go to my own this explanation here. So from this, what it is going to check, it is going to check, is there any account assignment exists for this transaction? There is a possibility of account assignment as well. Even though material is stockable and it has the valuation class and there is an account already is given, but still you can give a cost center posting or something, you can do it, is a possibility. So when you are given that one, it is not going to look any other from there, from here onwards is not going to look anyone, it directly diverts to the looking for that cost center, what account is given, it is going to post that one directly to that. That's one point. But in our case, this is not the one. We are not given any cost center, no account assignments. So our direction is this side, no. And then again, there is another checkpoint is there here. Any account modifier is exists for our relevant one, relevant posting one. So no one in this BSX and all this, you can see no one is having the account modifiers here. You can see here only the other one KDM is there, but KDM is not hitting at present now because material doesn't require the KDM at right now. There is no exchange rate difference. Therefore, remaining whatever is going to hit here, three accounts doesn't require PRD and other things, doesn't require any modifier. Even there's a possibility is required for this one, but we have not assigned anything. So no account modifiers are there. So no one is there. So in that situation, is going to look for the those three of the accounts by in the OBYC. So it will, after this one, what it I will do, these are the keys which is assigned in the OBYC, our accounts. We have assigned the accounts in the OBYC. So how we have assigned that I will show you. Sorry. So I will show you in this place, OBYC. So when you go to the OBYC, we have seen that one, what is the key actually, BSX, inventory posting. So when we click on this one again, it went to the another one asking INT, what is chart of account asking. So how system is find that also I will show you how system is finding. But when you are going to assign it, you will go with respect to the INT. Why INT is required? There are so many others if you open INT, because that company code, my plant is ABC1, and that ABC1 plant is assigned to a company code of ABC1 again. Another company code is also ABC1, and that company code ABC1 is assigned to the chart of account of INT. So that is the reason we have to go through this one only inside. So I'm going inside this with this INT. Then we can see here, these are the valuation class. Again, you come here, it's not a single record, directly it can pick that one. Again, here is a many records are there, many accounts. So which account it's supposed to pick it? So again, there is a combination of valuation class with that combination. So in the material, in this material, we have seen this 3000 valuation class for that account is there. Therefore, this account is going. So with this 3000 valuation class, there will not be any combination. If there is any combination of with this 3000, any other account, system is not going to accept it. Only one account will be there. So that is the reason this not the 3000 valuation class, 300,000 account is assigned in that place. Let me show you again. Mm. Yeah, here. 3000 valuation class is 300,000 account is there. Thus, it has reached to the there. So I have shown you in place where we have assigned it, but system, it will look the tables and it will pick from the tables. I will show you from the tables itself. So if we have given directly, then how automatically it will pick it from there. So I will take you to some other here. Any other one is there empty? Sorry. Account grouping, let it be. Yeah, in this table. Now we have completed this one. So let me come outside this. We don't require now presently. So I'll go back again. Here I'll go to the 16N. So in this place, you look now 030 account. I'm going to this table. I'm going to see it here. Open this, and in this we know the chart of account, because our chart of account is INT, because which is assigned to that one. I will show you that one, how it is system is taking from plan to the INT also. I will show you. So INT, our chart of account is INT, and transaction key. So what is this transaction key? Valuation grouping code. Fund modifier. So okay. So whatever we know it, we will put it here. And let me open this. So this transaction key, okay, this is actually here it is calling with a different name, but this is not a transaction key. Here it is, this is a transaction key from this point of view, this T030 point of view, the transaction key, but we are confusing, it is not in our table. Here it's an account modifier. So like here ERN is there. So such type one for different material, there will be a different one, like VBO, subcontracting, like that there will be some other. So we will see in the next our example, GVB will hit it, and in that we can see that one, but here it is not there. So the transaction is such one. Presently there is no transaction, because here three of them there is no account modifier. So now if we go to the third one, valuation grouping code, what is this valuation grouping code? So valuation grouping code is actually for several valuation areas, we will assign one grouping code. Those are also, we have a setting. I will take you to that place. So we have not assigned anything. So for that, I will show you now only, so that you can able to do it. Otherwise, you will confuse it again, how we have reached that place. So these are all, you can just, I will tell you all those, how it is feeling, all those I have explained. If you have any doubt anytime, you can come back and you can open my own and check it, and you can please refer to others also, so that I will get used to me. So I have clearly explained here the combination, how it is going to be. So this is the place OMWD. We have to go to the OMWD, and I will show you the witness for that one also. Let me go to the another screen itself. OMWD. So here my plant is ABC1. So ABC1, I have not assigned anything. This is the witness. So nothing is there. So that's why I have to choose in that place blank. Sorry. Yeah, here in this valuation grouping code is blank. So I should not take anything. So that I will go and put it, only the blank will come in this place. And transaction, this one also I will take it as a, nothing is a blank only, because we are not using anything. So blank supposed to come here. And account modifier. So what is our account modifier is also blank. We're going to take it blank, this one, and valuation class. So valuation class, we know it. So we will put our input here, 3000. Now when you open this one, what accounts is going to come, you can see here. Again, let me open that. What is it? happening. This one we have to take it, see 3000. Sorry, I'm giving you a 3000. It's not 3000 actually. This is an INT. So you can see here there are several, this thing has come. So at presently, so what is our account? This for the account modifier and valuation grouping code, this transaction. Okay, this transaction account key is nothing but the BSX. We have BSX is our account. So we came here with the BSX. We're supposed to give it. Sorry, this is account modifier. This is BSX. We have to put it here BSX. I have forgotten actually to. This is BSX because we are coming in this one. We are coming with the INT. We are coming in. So INT BSX and valuation grouping code that I have shown you that we have assigned blank. We are not assigned anything. So blank I have taken account modifier. You see, this is, there is no more account modifier. We will use it for the BSX. You have to remember. Only account modifier generally it comes in the GBV accounts, but BSX stock inventory all these we will not get it. We will only classify with the material types and the, we will not do it anything generally. But in case if we wanted, that's also possible. If the valuation grouping code wise also we can do it. Valuation area wise, plant wise also. This is material type wise divisions. But if we wanted plant wide divisions also possible, it is there. So anyway, it is there here. So now, so valuation grouping code, these two are, I have taken the blank. Now you execute it, you're going to get it only one record. You see, this is the way, this is the witness actually, how it is reaching to this link. The second link, what it is happening from this place, BSX to this place, how we are reaching to the account. This is the way. The evaluation grouping code I have shown you, and account modifier, there is no account modifiers I have shown you witness, and there's a valuation class. Those are all it is showing you in that place. So this is the way how it will reach to that. So in this case, there's a possibilities of 3 records are there. One is BSX. I'm going to take the WRX. So in this case also, I'm not going to put this, all these, okay, I'm going to put it like this. In the WRX also nothing is there. I will go back. WRX and sorry, this is not the WRX. You have to put it INT. I have to put it WRX here, and I'll open this one. What is going to, even for all of the only one account is there. So that is the reason we are getting here that account. Where is that? Here. So you can see 19 because this is only the single account entry is there in that place. So that's why it is definitely will go to that one only from tables also. The next PRD one. Next we will see the PRD one because it's a income, because you can see here the material price supposed to be 1000, 10 pieces we have taken, 100 euros is there. So value of that stock supposed to be 1000, but we have paid only for vendor 500 only. So that means we have gained an income. So that should be posted into a income account. So other account is there in that one, which is assigned to the PRD. So we will go to the PRD, and how we have reached this one, we will also see that, so that you can confirm that one. Table. Where is the display entries form? So let me go to here. I'll go to the table again. 30 INT and here PRD. I will use PRD and execute this. So there are so many entries. So we have to still filter it. So there should be 3000, and account modifier. We don't have the account modifier for this. And valuation grouping also, nothing is there, 0. Then you can filter it. So you can see this one. This is also only single account you can see here from your PRD. So this must be a credit account. So that's why 281,000, that means 2,81,000 is going to take it. If it is a debit account, because this is the inventory is debit account, remaining all credit accounts. So that's why in that place it has taken. So now the first example is completely cleared. So we go to the second example quickly and we complete this one also. I wanted to explain for the third one also. So I'm not going to explain now. These are all everything. I only will show you the result of what is going to hit it. So now we have the PO directly. I'm going to copy this PO. I'm going to post the MyGo and show the result. So you can able to understand that one, what is happened, why it is not. I will explain you verbally. I'll go to goods receipt, put purchase order, enter. And now I'm taking it here, check storage location, issue. Check again, no issue. Post, so display the document. Okay, sorry, already document is there. So let me go to the document, open the document. I'm going to double click on this. So you can see in this situation only 2 keys we have got it. Those two keys also what accounts we have got it. So these 2 keys we have got it. In this situation, we don't have the third one. Why? Because this material is given with a price control is with the moving average. So we have taken. So that's why it is not going to post to any of the other accounts. So similarly, in my this thing, what I wanted to explain with that one is in this key, in this place, whatever valuation strings, even though there are several this thing, so which is relevant to that posting, those accounts are going to hit it. In that situation, if there is a account modifier is there, along with account modifier is going to search the account. So that along with in our present situation, there is no account modifier. We have seen in 2 cases. So that's why I'm not able to show that one. But in third one is going to have that one. So that's why I can able to show in the other one, so that you will understand perfectly with the account modifier also how to find the this thing. So for that I have to post the third one. So this time we are going to directly post the material. So I'm going to directly post this material without any purchase order. I'm going back again quickly because it's become lengthy video, but even though for understanding is a very good concept, so you can. So what I wanted to do here is not a delivery. Sorry, I'm taken because of fastness, I'm confusing. Let me use the others here. So immediately 501 has come. 501 is the document, see that receipt without PO. I'm going to give the material here. 4.3, I'm going to take it. Anyone you can take 4.3, 4.2, whatever, there's no issue. There's a 10 pieces, I'm going to take it. So even though this account assignment it is asking, there is some reason I will explain you. This tab is coming here, but it doesn't matter. We need not give it that. Plant storage location, I have given it. So I'm going to check it. There's no issue because this material is stored, so it can storable, it can stockable. So that is the reason account assignment we are not given also is okay. So now I can post it. So I have posted it, document is created. Let me display that one. I'll go to the FI document and So you can see here there are two more accounts has come. One is BSX, another one is GBB. So in this BSX, we straight away we know it one how it is reaching to that one, because actually what valuation string it has brought it. Why it is bringing a GBB in the before valuation string WE01, there is no GBB. So I wanted to show you that place where the first one is there. Yeah, we closed it. Yes, in this place you can see here WE01. We are not going to see any GBB here. So this is completely, the root is different. As I have shown in my case, the complete root is different. When there is no modifier, it is going to here, the root is different. It's going to search in a different way. But when there's a modifier is there and it's a GBB is there, it's going to find another this is a valuation string. So let us find again valuation string, what is there. So to do that one, either we can go through the table or we can also see from which have displayed here. No. This place, I will go back again. So we are in 101. I don't want to check in 101 because it is not going to come in the 101. We have taken moment type is 501. Go to the 501. So 501, in this place, you open this screw and go and see that one now. What is the reference? It's is the stock material, is a stockable? Is it a special stock? No. So that means it's just space and value update. These two will be there. Is a value and quantity is there. And if you go to the moment, this one, there is no reference. There is no reference means goes reference with respect without a reference. So that means is a blank space will be there here. And is it for the consumption? No, it's not given any consumption, no accounts, nothing is we have given account assignment. So definitely you can see here this line it will be taking for this one WA01. The first one is what? The first one is WE01. Now is what is a sorry is a WA01. If you double click inside, there will be a GBB, but you can see here GBB containing the ZOB. So you can see here there is a checkbox is there. It is been checked. That is the reason account assignment tab is coming, but is not required with the account assignment. Through that one we have to go. It's only if account, if you wanted the tab, then you can click it here. So it's not mandate function, but tab will come. That is the purpose. It's going to check for that one. So you can GBB is there. Now we have to see the combination of the GBB. Before we have not taken any combination here. We just kept it a blank. So, but now we have to check with this GBB, GBB with ZOB. Then we will find the account. So now let's go back to our case, our table, and we will search with this which account it is going to come. Where is our table? Is this table? So we have reached to the GBB. So the transaction is GBB, right? So GBB and valuation grouping code is a same plant. So we have not assigned to that one. That will be this thing. But account modifier, that is ZOB that we have taken from the moment type. The moment type is going to bring us that ZOB. So we have to give it here ZOB. And valuation class from material, it is there for 3000 already. Then you execute it, what is going to come? You can see exactly one record only you're going to find it. So since it is going to credit from this one, so credit account will be used here, but account is both are same. So last one, first one will be credit one generally, the second column for the debit one. So first one is that 4 lakhs 20 is the account is going to take it. So let me take you to the Imago again. Here I will show you 4 lakhs 20. This is the account, how it has reached for the GBB. This already I have explained how it will be used in that table T030. In that one, if you have given the BSX, INT, all those values, then you are going to reach this one. This is the way how the account modifier is there also is going to reach to the account, and without that one also. You can also similar case, you can search with other one also for posting for the other stocks for the production. You can see for the subcontracting, these are all will have the account modifiers. So similar way you can able to find out in that one. So now our conclusion, how we have reached to the, I've shown you. So there is one more alternative method, you can able to check it. That is the last and final one. I wanted to show you. So OMWB, we will go to the one transaction. I will show you here one. Let this one will be there so that this also should be there. Let me leave from this one. I will come outside. I'm going to OMWB. In this transaction, you can enter your values. It is going to, you can see your plant is what? Your plant is ABC1 and material is what? 4540 is already there, and let me take it here. And movement type, when you are taking 101 and you enter it, you are receiving the goods and go to the assignments. System will show you, see this one, how it is pulling the information from that one. It is going to show you that one plant ABC is linked to the ABC1 company code, and ABC company code is linked to the INT chart of account. That's why we have entered with INT and entered that one. So system is going to, because linking is there in the configuration. So I cannot able to show all of them completely here, but the already configurations are there that you have to understand. So now from this same plant, again, there's a valuation area where it is assigned with respect to the grouping code I have shown you previously. So presently I have not assigned, so it's missing, it's showing that one, there's no value. But from material, it is bringing the valuation class, the number one, and it's also bringing the material type. In other case, it is indicator is looking with this material type, ZOS, value update, and all those is going to look from there. And in that situation, these are the accounts are being assigned. You can see here loss and other thing, inventory posting is valuation class is this one, is going to take the valuation class for this valuation class debit account, and this is credit account. So if it is a loss and gain account, is this, and if it is any other one, purchase account, and those are all material management, exchange rate difference, cost price, PRD account. So these are all here. So the other one which is not given here, that means you are not maintaining in our system SAP any purchase accounts and all those. So in that situation, there is no account assignment is being done for that one. So it is not required, because that is completely different concept actually. So this is one way you can able to see that one. Okay. So one of this thing, if you are given, instead of this one 501, you are given, you can able to find the other related informations here. 501 goods issue, it is coming actually. So you have to go back again, you have to see this one. So in this situation, see inventory posting is there 3001, and offset entry for inventory is GBB1 ZOB account, which is posted now. These are the accounts is it. So that is how it is going to look that one. That's all about my complete this thing. So please, my blog, let me explain small one second about my blog, this one. So this is my blog, and if you go to the SAP, I'm clearly explained it, and I'm going to post it many things, all the links, everything I'm going to post it. Please see this video is also I'm going to share, I'm going to link in this one. So check it and please share and subscribe to my channel, and thank you. By that one I'm closing. Thank you very much.